All right, welcome to the live stream. I'm calling it the Advent to First Day of School for Teachers, which is in 15 days, not counting today. So I'm a little bit stressed because um, I don't know what the difference is starting July 29th, or it's just the word July as a start date for school in the fall. Just a bit distressing because when I was in school 1,000 years ago, school started first Tuesday following the first Monday following Labor Day. So I feel like, even though I graduated high school in 1982, that I feel still like I'm being ripped off of my summer vacation. So anyway, welcome. So I will be working on a few things for tonight and repeating myself often. So I'm making a gangster Gingy. A new hat, maybe a little. I should make him a Peaky Blinders hat. But his head is his head is not round, so it's hard for him to wear a hat properly. So I'm going to put his little bucket hat back on. He feels bad without it. Anyway, so for me, I have to prepare all the things I need to do in my apartment so that it is not a mess before school starts. I'm going to edit this all out because nobody is here. Put it to. So I'm working on this, and I'm probably just going to take this completely out. How pretty that looks. It's a good camera angle. I'm going to take this out, and yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Anywho, so I have 15 note cards here, and I'm going to put the things that I need to do for school on one side, and then for getting my apartment organized the other side. And then I'm just going to pick one of these random to do that day. So today I was very productive and did, excuse me. Oh, someone's here. Hello, first person. Thanks for being here. Just talking about the horror that is the end of the summertime. In our district, students get to start on August 5th. I get to start on July 29th. I just find this very upsetting that it's in the month of July. And has this happened every other school year for the last 10 years? It probably has. I don't know why this year is bothering me so much. Thanks for being here. Gangster Gingy says hi. Oh, his necklace went up too high. He was very popular on TikTok, and now his feelings are crushed and destroyed because 2 people left. Crushed, destroyed. Anyway, so just randomly picking the cards. That's going to start tomorrow. I might have the cats pick them. So anyway, I was very productive today. I organized my laundry closet. Wow. I know. I'm not saying wow to the one person who's here. I'm saying, wow, you organized a shelf in a closet for your laundry room. All right, person who just joined me, I'm taking this apart because I decided I didn't want to finish it. That's the way it goes. So, yeah, I'm just going to be talking about school starting in 15 days for me and 21 days for students in the school district that I work in. And I'm telling you, when you're old, 15 days feels like it's going to be tomorrow. So I'm like completely stressed out. And for you kids, 21 days is a pretty long time. It's a pretty long time, but it creeps up on you fast. So I have a number of things that I have to do before school even starts. And why do teachers start 5 days before? Okay, well, first we have to decorate the room. I'm not decorating the room. You know who's going to decorate the room? I'm going to let the kids decorate the room. I'm going to say, hey man, here's some supplies. Color that little poster board over there. Help me out. It's their room, right? That's what I think. They should be have some say in the decorations, I think. And then also teachers go in to go over who's going to be in their classroom, and then to go over procedures, and then to do some training, and a lot of time spent in the room. And I'll tell you, if you have a room that is decked out, that has posters and all kinds of stuff, your teacher spent a lot of time doing that. A lot of time. And just make sure you appreciate that if you're a teacher, if you are lucky enough to get a room that's really decorated. I'm talking about elementary, middle. High school, I don't even think they decorate the rooms anymore. I think it's just a room, and you go in, you take your class, and you go out. But in elementary, it's really stressed upon to decorate the room. So, yeah, so right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some heart keychains for my students. I'll be teaching English language arts, and I'll probably have, I think our sixth grade class, who knows how many students it's going to be, probably 60 students. But for my homeroom, I'll probably have like 20 kids. But I'm going to start making up some crochet hearts. We'll see how many I can do during this time. And that way I can have some little gifts already picked out for them in advance. And then I have, excuse my face in the camera, and then I have these little erasers. I show them pretty much every time. I have 60 of these, plus a few extras that I found from just laying around the house. And these are kind of fun because, oh, he can take his head off, put it back on. It's just a little cute eraser. So anyway, I'm hoping that someone will start the little chat in here. Otherwise, I'm just gonna talk. So what I have to do is I have to properly organize my apartment that I just moved into like 2 months ago. Some people are probably thinking, you've been there for 2 months and you haven't been able to organize it? No, I haven't. I have not been able to organize it. And I need to do that before school starts, because when school starts, I'm going to be like a ghost in my own apartment. I'm just going to drift in, go to sleep. As soon as I get home, get up, go back to school, because I have several health problems. So working is just exhausting for me, which is why I started this YouTube channel, so that I could possibly maybe get monetized and make a little bit of money on here, so that I can supplement my Social Security, not disability, Social Security retirement come January. So yeah, so I did my front closet. You can see some of it, not really, but it's by Crochet Containers. And then it is also where I keep my bicycle helmet, I should clarify, it's not a motorcycle, and my extra battery. And then I just did the laundry room. Wasn't that hard. And I actually did laundry, and get this, I don't have any wet clothes in the washing machine, and I don't have any dry clothes in the dryer. What? That never happens, okay? Thanks, ADHD. Anyway, so, excuse me, my voice sounds all weird today. So the next thing I have to do is, okay, let's see, I have 5 closets. So I did my entry closet, which is so nice here in Phoenix to actually have a closet in the front where you can put like your vacuum cleaner and a coat. I have 1 coat. It's my jacket I wear when I'm riding my bike. I usually ride my bike to school once, probably in September. August, it's just too hot, and my bike ride is to school is about 45 minutes. My bike does have a motor on it, so please don't think that I am in fantastic shape, because I am not. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. Anyway, so then I have a pantry, which I have to work on, and then I have my linen closet, which I already did, thankfully. Then I have my double clothes closet, which I'm using mostly for storage because I don't have a lot of clothes. So I have to do that. Then I am probably buying a new bed. And I have a headboard that I have to put together. So I have a lot of stuff to do because, like I said, once school starts, I'm going to just be exhausted. And if I don't get this all organized now before school starts, it's not going to happen until maybe fall break, maybe. I don't know. So that's that. So I'm already almost done with the first heart. And I'm going to now pull the magic ring. First, I'm going to make a little loop here. I'll put a pattern description. I'll put a pattern for this in the description if I remember. Okay, so here's a little heart. It's almost done. And I'm going to put a little loop on it. I'm not going to put a pattern in the description. I'm going to put a video link to a video I have of how to make this heart because I forgot that I already did that. Okay, so here is the heart. And now I'm going to put 10 crochets, I do 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I'm going to hook this down, and then this is going to be a little loop, and I'm going to attach a jump ring and a key fob onto it. So I'm going to pull this really tight so it's nice and closed up. And I lost a little thread there. That's okay. So I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to cut it. And I'm going to use my cuff back on. This is a cuff that I made. It's a little bit too loose, but that's okay. And it's just holding my tapestry needle. And if I had a thin enough hook, it could hold my hook. Well, it still can. And this way I'm not losing stuff in the couch, or if I get up to do something, I don't have to worry about where it's at. It's just on my arm. Oh, I gotta thumb this up. Thank you so much. I appreciate you doing that. Anyway, so I'm gonna just hook this together now. And sorry. You should never put anything sharp in your mouth if there's anybody else around you. I grew up with brothers. And you know, jokesters, kids goof around. And if you put something sharp in your mouth, someone might pat you on the back, and then you swallow it, and then you're in an episode of emergency room. Is there a show like that? I don't know. Okay. So I'm going to thread this in here. And I'm going to hook this close. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I like to try and make it as neat as possible so that it looks professional. And yeah, so what I did was I made one of these for each of the 8th graders that was being promoted. So that was fun to do. And I made there we go. So it'll be on here like that. I don't have the fobs out right now. The fobs are in a container. So I'm going to do that. Okay. I don't want to put on another light because this is kind of like good lighting for me. Like you can still see where I wear my glasses, which I'm not going to wear on here because then I really can't see anything. So please forgive my something. I forgot what I was saying. I forgot. All right, so Gingy and I are a little bit sad that we don't have more people here. And you know what? That's okay. People have things to do. It's Saturday. It's not the best night. It is a night where you can watch last week's episode of House of the Dragon. Oh my God. I wasn't too into it, but now I am. It's getting really good. So, yeah. Anyway, so I was going to do a live stream tomorrow morning, but it's Sunday, so I'm probably going to wait until do one on Monday. And that is going to be part of my advent to summer's almost over, because I need to start being able to get back up again at 5:30 or 6 o'clock, which I can't do right now. So I've been getting up around 8:30 or 9, and that is, if you're a child, that's ridiculously early. But for someone that's just too late in the day. I don't work in the summertime because I'm a substitute teacher, and there's not really summer jobs here in Phoenix because it's Phoenix. So I usually just take off the summer. So my sleep is all messed up. Okay, so one heart completed. So the heart takes me, if I'm not talking, takes me a minute to do, and about a minute or so to weave in the ends, and then and then we'll be giving these out just as little rewards. I'm gonna have a treasure box in my room that's gonna have random school supplies in it. Ta-da! Look how pretty that is. Stitches. This is the front, and this is the back, but it still looks pretty good on either side. Okay. So the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little mesh bag for this and then hook it and put it on the lanyard. So I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to do it. I don't want to do it this red because I don't want to run out of the red. So I still have my container here, yarn stuff that I'm supposed to put away. Wait, oh. I'm here, please don't leave. Hi, I'm still here. Hi. All right, let me just grab whatever bag I grab is what I'm using. All right, it's very good. It's gonna be a light green. And you know what I'm gonna do with this? I think this is called wheat. And I have a lot of these little random balls here because I made a blanket out of that one. Anyway, someone ask a question or put a comment so that I have something to talk about that's not terribly boring. Or don't. I can talk about anything. Okay, so I'm going to make this little mesh bag. If I can remember how to do that offhand, which I think I can do. And yeah, I just filmed a short that I need to edit. And I have an idea for another short that is pretty similar to somebody else's short. But then again, it is very hard to come up with absolute original ideas. So I'm not stealing, but I am kind of copying a format that's going to involve me having to learn how to edit on a movie or a video. So I don't know how to do that. Thanks for being here. I appreciate everyone being here. And I'm going to give you a chocolate kiss for being here. Oh, hi. Hey, I think is this Australian lady? I think so. How's it going? I'm trying to get out a chocolate kiss. Here's a chocolate kiss. Oh, yeah. School starts here for teachers in 15 days, so I am stressed. It starts around the same time every summer, but I don't know, this year I'm extra stressed. I'm going to eat this right now because, I don't know, I think because it starts in July. Just ridiculous. How was school in Australia? Oh, yeah, but it's winter, so do you do like we do in the States? Do you get off like a whole season, like summer? I know it's winter now, but do you get off in the summertime? So, okay, yeah. I think that we should go, I can say this because I'm a grown-up. I think we should go year-round. Because kids lose like a minimum of 20% of what they learned. And in the demographic that I work in, we have a lot of students that don't speak English as their first language. So they tend to lose a lot. So I think it just would be better if we went year round, but it's the government, so you can't get them to switch. So 4, 5, 6. Anyway, So I'm just going to be on here for a little bit, and then I don't know what I'm going to do. No, I do know what I'm going to do. I'm going to stay on here probably for another 10 or 20 minutes, and then I'm going to do some seeker's notes, and then I'm going to rest. I had the worst headache this morning. I'm going to stop doing this because I can't count. I'll just go back to making my hearts. I just made a heart because I'm talking. It's hard for me to concentrate on the crocheting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, I'm just going to roll up some balls of yarn. Because you can always, just to make it a little bit neater, there's always little random balls of yarn or things of yarn lying around that need to be rolled up. Okay, you know how people say, not say, but there's stories of how, oh yeah, did you hear about the lady? She tripped over her cats because they were meowing and going between her legs. That's because she didn't free feed. So my cats have food out at all times, so they're not going insane trying to get me to feed them. I'm not going to trip. I have a cat behind me, I think, still sleeping on my sweaters. Let me see. Can you even see it? I don't have a camera. I don't have a light on this. I have right behind me is a table that has all my sweaters on it because I was going to do a video. And then every time I want to do the video, she's sleeping on it, so I can't move the cat that's sleeping. You can't do that. That's like almost against the law. Right? Anyway, my cats love laying all over the, they love laying on the yarn, and they love playing with the yarn, and they're a menace. But they bring such joy. Like today I didn't feel good, and they were, I had all three kitties laying down with me. That was nice. I don't know, I'm going to put all these different flowers together and make a picture, I think, and hang it up on the wall. I'm just showing you random stuff. And I was just talking about things that I have to do to prepare for school to start, because once school starts, it's going to be really hard for me to function. This is the first time that I am living all by myself in my entire life. So it's a little bit easier to manage because it's not terribly dark. I just have all the shades closed. It is almost 8 o'clock, and the sun's already gone down, but the sun is setting. So yeah. Yep, it is very hot here right now. So it's probably 100 degrees out, which isn't terribly hot. But then we have some humidity now because it is the summertime. And it's quite uncomfortable outside. So, yeah. Because I know there's a lot of crocheters or a lot of people who video them outside. I'm like, I can't do a video outside. It's so hot. And then at night, I mean, it is a desert. There's so many bugs. You're just standing there minding your own business. There's just bugs jumping off. I shouldn't say anything because you're in Australia, but you've got some big bugs. But we've got bugs here in the United States. All right, here's a rose. Look how pretty that is. So yeah, so I want to make this into a picture and just hang it up on my wall. I'm gonna just lay it out here on my desk while I'm talking. And I found out for sure I am teaching 6th grade, and while the regular teacher is out on maternity leave. So I'm going to be doing a long-term sub, and which is fine. But it is harder work than just doing day-to-day subbing. So that was my plan. I complain about it in every single video. So my plan was to just work 2 or 3 days a week, and now I'm working 5 days a week because of reasons. And hopefully in January, everything will be straightened out, and then I can go down to 2 or 3 days a week, because I literally cannot work more than that. And it is just, it's very, It's upsetting. It's taken me quite a number of years to adjust to um, not working as much as I used to be able to. It's hard when you have some kind of disability or some kind of medical condition that you didn't grow up with, and now all of a sudden, you can't do the things that you used to be able to do. And yeah, if I ever quit teaching, oh, I just won't do anything. Oh my god. Oh, how nice. Uh, uh, I would like to share my love of crochet and just do this, and then have my Social Security retirement. I can retire a little bit early because I'm a widow, which means my spouse passed away, my husband. So I can retire. I'll be almost 61, but I can retire. It's a whole boring thing. And I would just like to, seriously, I would just like to do YouTube videos on crochet and crafting. And I would like that to be my retirement career, because it's difficult with the different conditions that I have, um, to work without being completely exhausted. So, for example, I'm not supposed to sit for more, I have a hard time sitting for more than 15 minutes or so because of something in my back. If I stand for a long period of time, my legs swell up because I have a heart condition and I have to wear compression hose. Then I am not supposed to do any kind of aerobic exercise or anything where my heart rate goes up for more than 20 minutes at a time. And then because I have chronic fatigue, which means I'm always tired. And then I always have pain because I have fibromyalgia, blah, blah, blah. So I have a whole bunch of these different things that all together is challenging, and that's just some of them, to manage. Separately, not so bad. But I would not be able to go into another career from this other than doing something at home, or just online. So I might look into doing a home-based job, but even that, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So one of my big quandaries I'm going through right now is what's going on with the hair? Am I going to go with the white and the gray? Where's my natural color? And I feel like I want to let it just grow out. This is old color. It looks really good in this light. It's not anywhere near this dark. It's very light. In regular daylight. This is just like the leftover. I haven't colored it for about 2 months. And I'm just debating. I don't want to be old, but I am old. So that's the thing. Anyways, I don't know what to do with my hair. So I'm not going to do anything with it until August 1st. Because the first week of school, students aren't there. So I don't care if I go to school one day with one hair and come back just for a second back from my grandma, and I saw I was hanging from a tree, so I got out of the car and ran, and it's like was, oh, you saved the bird. Thank you so much. How nice. How very, very nice. You made a difference in that creature's life. See? We all do little things. I mean, that was a little thing for you. That was a huge thing for the bird, though, right? So thank you. Here's my little play around flower, because it's not sewn together. Just kind of play with it. Okay. And yeah, you never know just what the little things that you do, how it will affect other people. So that was you saved that bird's life. But I'm talking about like just saying hi to somebody or doing a random act of kindness, like just saying to somebody who looks, I don't know, sad or whatever, just giving them a compliment, like, oh, your hair looks very nice, or your eyes look pretty, can really cheer somebody up. I used to do that with cashiers, just to say something nice to the cashier, because I worked as a cashier, and it can be quite stressful, and just to say something nice, and just to cheer somebody up, because I don't know, I told some lady, I'm like, oh, you have beautiful eyes, and she was just like so happy. So it's just little things like that. Or like these little flowers when I used to ride on the bus. I used to give a flower out to somebody who looked sad, which is a lot of people if you're riding on the bus. And just, just a little doodad. Nothing big for me to do, but just a nice little. So much glare from this light. Okay, and then here's this giant one. It's giant. How big that is. This would be like a cabbage rose. Wish I could have real roses. It's too hot right now. So this really doesn't match the colors. All right, so I'll work on that later. And I'm going to probably go here in about a minute. So, yeah, thanks for being here. I'm going to try and do one short video a day. Oh, yeah, go. I'm just doing, I'm just going to be playing a game called Seeker's Notes, and I don't even talk during that video. I just play a game. And it's just, I have a number of followers who just like watching. So, all right, bye. It was nice talking to you, my friend from Australia. And thank you everybody else who was here who might not show up on my screen. I don't know how this works. Sometimes I don't think anybody was here, and then I log off and it says 15 people were here, so I don't know. Anyway, look for, hopefully I'll have a short up tomorrow, and have a fabulous night or day, whatever it is for you. And I'm just putting my tool away, and then Gangster Gingy was saying goodbye. Goodbye. I'm not a monster. Okay. Now I think that, all right, well, whatever. Okay, goodbye. Have a nice night. Oh, God, look at the coloring there. Oh. Okay.